Okay, we're rolling.
All right. Good morning, everybody. I'm Grant Osacy,
I'm Ashley O'Neill.
and this is our Intro to Globe presentation. As you can see, these guys stole our format and background for our PowerPoint. It's the exact same one. So, general overview, Globe's dedicated to providing people all over the world with an opportunity to collect data in pursuit of scientific research. Schools all over the world are collecting things like rainwater data, surface temperature data, things related to atmospheric conditions generally, just the general everyday, day-to-day state of our Earth. And primarily sponsored by NASA, but also, I mean, they sort of have a web of relationships to other government organizations, but the National Science Foundation, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, and of course, the Department of State, the U.S. government.
Okay. The protocols are usually the atmosphere, the biosphere, the hydrosphere, and the pedosphere. It's basically like just the around of our Earth and them looking into our Earth from different directions. And this picture kind of shows like when they're looking in different parts of the Earth and stuff like that. This is what they're looking at.
For anyone who doesn't know, I mean, we all know what the atmosphere, biosphere, and hydrosphere are, but the pedosphere or pedosphere, however you, I don't know how you say it, it's the study of the soil, not so much the study of the land per se, but the study of actual soil.
Okay, the atmosphere, measurements collected by Gov students are important to scientists studying weather, climate, land cover, penology, ecology, biology, hydrology, soil taken, and analyzing these measurements helps students develop data, collect skills. Okay, so basically to summarize that up, basically, you know, the atmosphere is what we look at, our weather every day, our climate every day. So basically they're studying what exactly is going on in our atmosphere. They're looking at what's happening every day and different things that are changing, like the weather for now just went from like summer to fall right now, so it's like changing right now, so that's basically what they're studying and what they're collecting.
So one of the protocols that we were assigned to look into is the surface temperature protocol, and that is where students use infrared thermometers, or IRTs, to measure the temperature of the Earth's surface. And I mean, this is just an image taken with you know, a thermal camera or some sort of software that just shows you know, an analysis of surface temperatures on something that is hot, like a living warm-blooded mammal, like a dog.
Atmosphere, how do you say that?
Aerosols.
Students measure optical thickness in the air, meaning how much of the sun's light is scattered by particles in the air. Students use a photometer and connected bonometer. Students also learn to factor in weather conditions. So basically, to sum this up, basically they're studying what's going on in the Earth again, and also collecting data that has to do with our sun and our light and air, basically, like the air that we breathe every day.
And basically, the data that they gather by measuring you know, how much light is diffused by particles in the air is mostly related to climate change and the greenhouse effect, light being trapped in the atmosphere. That's why we have this nice little picture of Earth being doused with like hairspray or whatever that might be. Yeah, and everybody knows like aerosol containers, right? You know, those are bad. Which is related to our next one, the surface ozone, which the ozone layer is a very specific set of chemicals, which can be measured by taking a test strip to the air and just waiting for a reaction to tell exactly how much those gases that make up the ozone layer are present This is at the surface though, this is not in higher altitudes, this is just at the surface level, something that your everyday classroom can go outside and do with some test strips. And that is our presentation.
Thank you
guys.
so much.
Thank you very much.